Hey listeners, last year was our 15th year of the best in food storytelling. As we head into 2025, we're kicking off a contest in collaboration with the podcast series Feast and Harmony and Sixth Man, where you have the opportunity to win a 4-night cruise for 2 on Chefs Making Waves, a food, wine, and spirits festival at sea. When you donate to HRN, you'll be entered for the chance to win a porthole cabin for 2 on Chefs Making Waves, sailing May 5th through 9th, 2025, from Miami to Cozumel, Mexico on Norwegian Gem. You'll also support another year of great food storytelling with a portion of your donation going toward disaster relief for the food and beverage communities within Western North Carolina and Southern California. This cruise is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity for culinary adventurers, featuring top celebrity chefs including Jonathan Waxman, Antonio Lafaso, Robert Irvine, and many, many more. There's a myriad of experiences such as restaurant takeovers, live food and mixology demos, themed parties, and more. To enter your chance to win, please visit heritageradionetwork.org/cruise. Terms and conditions apply. You must be 21 or over to enter. That's heritageradionetwork.org/cruise.
You're listening to Heritage Radio Network.
My name is Amelia.
My name is Astan.
My name is Shayla, and we are at the Lower Eastside Girls Club. Today, we're going to be talking about food.
Hi, I'm Sasha, and these are my love letters to the Lower Eastside girls. You just heard from Amelia, Astan, and Shayla. They are LES Girls Club members and part of my first Flavor and Folklore class. Before we jump right in, let me tell you a little about myself. I'm Sasha DuBose, HRN intern alum, NYU Food Studies alum, and current digital media educator and producer. I was already excited to be back at HRN, but beyond excited to co-design this program with absolute powerhouse and superstar Taylor Early.
When we finally got the green light to move ahead with this partnership, as the Director of Education and Creative Development, I knew 2 things. First, I wanted to make sure that this partnership was fun and equitable. And second, I knew that I wanted Sasha to lead it. Sasha had done some beautiful storytelling as a fellow for Meet and 3 back in the spring of 2023. And there's something so special about the idea of building upon that work, as well as our meaningful friendship that has developed since. And I knew they would be an outstanding resource and mentor for the Girls Club members. Food and identity musings, as well as a lot of laughs, fly back and forth in my text threads with Sash. So it only made sense to bring Sasha and that camaraderie back into the HRN fold in this new role, and share that love with the youth in this new iteration of the Heritage Radio Scholars High School programming.
Girls Club is the perfect home for this program. I vividly remember my first time touring the building, meeting the staff, and if I'm honest, I'm still in awe. The photography, the artwork, and the spunk, I couldn't help but smile the whole time. I met my eccentric co-teacher, Kelly Webb, for the first time that day. I wish I could have shown you my face when a white woman with green space buns, overalls, and vintage rings on every finger came to greet me. My first words to Kelly were probably something along the lines of, "Yes, queen." From that moment on, I knew I was exactly where I needed to be. After weeks of mapping out the course, it was finally time to put it all together. I never taught in a classroom setting, but I come from a long line of educators, so I was hopeful. However, there is no one more honest than a teenage girl. So knowing that, I was a bundle of nerves for the first 2 weeks. At the end of my second class, something finally clicked. Soul food.
Can't go wrong with soul food, to be honest. Like mac and cheese, cornbread, collard greens. Collard greens are pretty fire. What else? Oh, the meat, of course. You need like chicken. It could be baked, barbecued, fried, really anything.
I think the room fell silent when I talked about collard greens and flashed my matching tattoo on my right bicep to the class. Despite being in food spaces for years now, my time at Girls Club was the first time where I felt that soul food was sacred. These conversations about food and culture inspired me to cook more. Every Tuesday night, which happens to be right before my Wednesday class, I would cook dinner for my family. This practice became affectionately known as Black Ass Tuesday, where I would make a meal connected to my culture. Whether it be fried chicken or shrimp and grits, Tuesday night I embraced all of the foods that made me, me. I would go to the farmer's market on Monday, do my prep Tuesday afternoon, and enjoy the fruits of my labor Tuesday evening. I would take pictures and videos to show my girls the next day. One week I made shrimp, grits, and fried chicken. It doesn't get much blacker than that at my house, and my girls definitely agreed. In fact, they called the meal and my corresponding tattoos so black. As someone who has a complex relationship with their blackness, this comment healed a part of me. I learned about each girl's culture, from America to Haiti to Jamaica, and let that guide me. I ended up teaching the food studies course I never had, one that captures the intersection between Black foodways and Black girlhood. I love watching my girls bond over their shared culture and food. Roughly half of my class was Afro-Caribbean, and I was already pretty familiar with certain ingredients and flavors. During their final interviews, Ray and Imani expressed a shared love of cocoa bread, a Jamaican staple.
I like Rasta pasta. I know it's generic, don't judge me. But yeah, Rasta pasta, beef patties, jerk chicken. What else? Saltfish and aki. Roti. I love roti. That's my favorite.
You're Jamaican. You know who else is Jamaican? Imani. You should tell us some more.
I enjoy beef patties, and I like cocoa bread.
Big facts, see?
I love cocoa bread.
Me too.
My Haitian queen, Symone, loves Haitian spaghetti so much that she shares her recipe with her best friend, Melissa.
My favorite cultural dish is Haitian spaghetti because it's just good.
What if we wanted to know how to make it? What if the listeners want to know how to make spaghetti? And what's the difference between Haitian spaghetti and like average, regular spaghetti?
Well, Haitian spaghetti is spicier and they put like peppers and onions and sausages in it. Or hot dog, but my dad puts sausages. You boil some water. And then while the water is boiling, you cook your sausages. First, cook the onions and peppers first so, the sausages can take the flavor.
Marinate.
Yeah, really cook together. And then you put your sauce in the peppers and onions and sausages. And then when your water is finished boiling, you put your spaghetti in there. When the pasta's done, you mix it with the sauce. Let it cook for a few seconds, and then it's done.
Sounds like I have my next Black Ass Tuesday cut out for me. Dear LES girls, I hope that you never forget that our food is a part of what makes us, us. Never lose the pride, excitement, and joy that you find in your culture. Don't let anyone take that away from you. Next time on Love Letters, me and my girls will explore all the foods we try from other cultures and how that connects to TikTok trends.
Yeah.
It's girl dinner. You know what? Never mind.
Keep your eyes on the mail. This episode of Love Letters was reported by Amelia Rodriguez, Astan Kaba, Shayla James, Ray McGee, Noni Johnson, Symone Carre, and Melissa Gregory, with support from Imani Hughes. Learn more about HRN's collaboration with the LES Girls Club in our show notes. Love Letters to the LES Girls is produced by Sasha DuBose and Taylor Early. Sound design and mixing is by Sam Girardi. Our theme song was composed by Breakmaster Cylinder. Love Letters is powered by Simplecast. Love Letters to the LES Girls Club is a production of Heritage Radio Network, food radio supported by you. Keep in touch at heritageradionetwork.org/subscribe or on Instagram at heritage_radio.
I'm admitting here and now I have a crush on another podcaster. It's called The Sporkful, and it's hosted by Dan Pashman, who's also the inventor of the pasta shape cascatelli. Why do I love Dan so much? What is this crush about? He obsesses about food to learn more about people. Dan explores what's so special about a shallot. Should you eat fast food on vacation? Is halal pork impossible? This is a podcast that's not just for foodies. It's actually for eaters. Listen to The Sporkful wherever you get your podcasts. I know you'll be full and satisfied.